Ladies and gentlemen, today we're here with a very special guest. Please welcome Hannibal Barca.
Thank you, I love you all. Mwah. Mwah.
In this interview, I will be asking you the most requested question. Who was your father?
Well, my father was Hamilcar Barca. He died when I was 19 years old. Such a sad tale.
I'm so sorry. Next question. How old were you when you died?
Well, when I died, I was 64 years old, but I'm glad to tell you that I certainly overcame that, and I'm currently turning on 2,521 years old today. Am I dead?
Yes, you are. Now, how did you die?
I committed suicide. At the end of the Second Punic War in 202 BC, Rome asked for surrender, but instead, I chose exile, and I drank poison.
Who was your mother?
I actually don't know, but she was from African descent.
Do you have any siblings?
Well, I have two younger brothers, Mago and Hezrubal, also younger sisters.
What was your childhood like?
I had a very normal childhood. My father went to Spain, and I asked if I can go with him. He said I could. I also grew up hating Rome and wanted to burn the city to the ground and kill everyone standing, like every other childhood.
We're gonna have to take this away for security.
I will stab you!
Next question. Where were you born?
I was born in Carthage, which is now modern-day Tunisia.
When were you chosen to be commander of the army?
In 221 BC, when I was 26 years old.
How would you recruit soldiers for the army?
I would actually fight the best of the warriors of the people as a recruiting tactic to convince them to join the army.
Did you have any military success?
Yes, but my first real success was when I took over Saguntum of Roman Italy. It was during the Second Punic War.
Did you ever suffer an injury?
Actually, after the battle in Italy against the Roman army, we were making our way through the marshland when my eye got infected and I lost vision in it. I lost lefty!
Alright, we're gonna have to take that over. Okay. Ow. What happened to your father, by the way?
He died in battle because of Spanish rebels in 230 BCE.
How did you become ruler of Carthage?
After my father died, Hasdrubal, which was my brother-in-law, became ruler. And after he was murdered, I stepped up to the plate.
Why did you bring elephants to war?
After my father died, I began to take much interest in elephants. I studied the strategy of Pyrrhus, who at the time was the king of Epirus, and I used them as modern-day tanks.
How long were you running from Rome?
I was running from Rome for 40 years.
At what age did you train to be a warrior?
When I was 9 years old, I started training to be a warrior.
Were you ever married?
Yes, I was married to a native Spanish princess, and her name was Imacli.
What were your earliest commands in battle?
I was given my first commands in Carthage, province of Spain, by my brother-in-law and successor of my father, Hasdrubal.
Did you have cavalry that aided you in battle?
Yes, the Numidian cavalry were usually what made the difference in the battles that I fought. They were superb horsemen and could inflict damage on the flanks of my enemy.
So, tell me, what happened to your body after you died?
My body was buried in Libissa in Bithynia.
Out of this interview, I will ask the most requested...
Carthage. Modern-day Tunisia. That was bad.
Out of this interview, I will be asking you the most requested...
Two younger brothers, Mago! Well, when I died, I was 64 years old, but I'm happy to tell you I would actually fight the loser. Loser wasn't even in that. Stop!
I'm sorry, okay.
I killed it! Oh! I would actually fight the best of the warriors of the people to convince... Guerrilla tactic! People, army, other words I need to know.
What were your... So, tell me, what happened to your body after